as well as catching up, of course, with the Boston boy himself, Tommy Toy Travels. And I do have to start with an apology because of last week. I did oversleep, and it is my bad, and I am going to take ownership of that and apologize publicly for that, because that was not great of me to fall asleep and not wake up. But that's why there was no episode last week. Because I'd gone out on the Saturday with family, and so I had a rare night out it was the Sunday, actually. A rare night out on the Sunday.
That's a lot better.
So I went out on the Sunday, got absolutely wasted.
Hammered.
Oh,
got lit.
I am just not a drinker, man. That's what I've come to realize. I would love to play the big I am, but my cousin is someone that drinks every night, and he is a big drinker. And he was just going to the bar, bringing back shots as well as beers. You know, when someone's like, here's a shot and there's your beer, and you're like, whoa, hang on. No, let's slow this down. And then we went for something to eat, and he was ordering like just bottles of wine. Like, he was ordering 2 bottles of wine at the same time, so that when we finished the one, the other one was there to move on to. And I was like, on top of the shots and on top of the beer, I mean, at this point, I'm seriously concerned that I'm not going to live. I'm not going to make it. You'll never see. There will never be no, and I didn't. No, it wiped me out for like 48 hours or so. I was not in a good place. And I was very delicate on the Monday, but and then I slept and obviously overslept and everything. So yeah, a bit of a disaster, but
yeah, sounds like it. God,
but I'm feeling better now.
I didn't get an invite.
Well, that invite is always there, but it is just a little bit of a journey, isn't it? It's just a little bit of a trek for you. What with you being at American Idol?
I have my own. Taylor Swift was in town.
Was she?
She was in Foxborough.
Okay, did you go?
I don't have thousands of dollars. Was
that the show where it was just pouring it down? I can I just tell you as well, one of the other thing that's happened to me in the past 2 weeks is I have really discovered TikTok. I've discovered it. I don't know if anyone was aware of it before, but I have found I'm basically Christopher Columbus, but of the online world. I found, in fact, there'll be a lot of people watching that haven't have heard. There's an app that if you download, it's called TikTok. And if you download it, there's these like people that are making videos. They're not famous people. I mean, they could go on to become famous because honestly, some of them are brilliant. But yeah, I've been really getting into that world. And there's a few people that have really stood out. You on TikTok?
No, I don't know what this is.
You would kill it on TikTok. It's perfect for you. Because you've got an out there personality. You're very good at standing out, very good at finding points of difference. And I think on the YouTube world, in long form, I think that it can be very difficult for people to kind of commit to watching a full video or trying something out. Whereas with TikTok, it's to the point, and it's, I mean, people will browse through God knows how many videos in the space of, an hour or 2 hours. So they're being subjected to so many different videos, so much. It's like, do you want to try this? Do you want to try this? You might like this. You might like that. Whereas I think you've got a real point of difference. You really stand out in the wrestling YouTuber community. And so I think that with your personality, you would grab attention.
Sorry, I'm not a scam artist for the Chinese government. Okay.
Oh no, I've signed up. I'm fully there. I'm
American Daze. Freedom.
Well, I'm full-blown Chinese now. Yeah.
Wait, legit?
Yeah.
That's like my grandmother. Well, she's not full-blown Chinese, but she married someone who's Arab, and she basically was a born-again Arab.
What?
So basically, Daze, if you were to marry someone that's Chinese and then suddenly you're like, yeah, I'm Chinese. That's basically what my grandma did.
Okay, but she married someone from the Arabian world.
Yeah, but that's still Asia.
Well, where? Arab to me is Saudi, Qatar.
And we're gonna get there. This is gonna cross over. This is gonna be a good segue. Lebanon. Lebanon is part of Asia.
Lebanon. What do I know about Lebanon? Not much. Where was Colonel Gaddafi?
I don't know.
Was he Lebanese?
I don't know, but do you know another country that's in Asia?
Asia? Well, Asia, yeah. I mean, that's China, India, Taiwan. It's all that, isn't it?
There's also another place in Asia called Saudi Arabia.
Yep. Is that in Asia?
Yes. No one ever knows. No one ever.
Asia's mental if you think about it, because Asia, right? Asia to me is like
quote Daze. Asia's mental.
Asia is mental because you've got Africa, and then next to Africa you've got what I like to call Dangerland. Yeah, that's where it's all. Do you know what I mean? That's where it's all getting a bit violent.
Italy is what you're talking about.
Africa, Dangerland, Asia. That's how it works. Yeah. And for some reason, WWE keep like enjoying going to Dangerland, right? I don't know why.
Does Dangerland include Russia?
Well, actually, no. I mean, Russia.
Where's Russia on this?
Russia,
where's Lithuania. Like, what?
Russia have got very close connections to Dangerland. Very close. But
what about Greece?
Greece? What's wrong? It's a lovely.
It's right there too.
Yeah, but that's a lovely holiday destination. Oh, my parents love Greece. Not the movie. They probably would. Is that in Dangerland?
It's right there.
Oh,
Mediterranean.
No, that's the foyer.
Okay, let's
that's the welcome. That's the welcome mat to Dangerland. Do you know what I mean? That's the friendly mascot at the front.
Okay.
You're not in Dangerland if you're in Greece.
I'm looking at the map. Okay.
I'm thinking Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
UAE. Dubai.
Would you say Israel is part of the Dangerland?
Sure. Chuck it in.
What about Georgia?
Yeah. What? In America? No.
No. Country.
No, I wouldn't say that was in Dangerland.
What about Turkey?
Oh, well, Turkey's just at the top of Dangerland. Yeah. Turkey is in Dangerland. Part of Turkey is in Dangerland. Part of Turkey is in Europe. I think they want to join Europe, but I think part of the country is in Dangerland, yes.
Okay, what about Bulgaria?
Nah, that's Europe.
And just so you know, Greece is like right next to Turkey, so...
Yeah, but Greece is a bit lower down in it.
To the left.
Just to the left, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you see, but I said for the longest time, Greece is not part of Dangerland. It's a lovely holiday destination.
You know what else is probably a lovely holiday destination?
Go on.
Yemen.
I don't know anything about Yemen.
Okay.
Other than Bob Marley could write a killer song about it.
What about
I think 6-0 in the finals. Obviously, he is the flag bearer for a massive enterprise. Have you got any Jordans?
What about Turkmenistan?
Oh God, I mean, all of that sounds prime Dangerland, doesn't it? It does. It does. That is
because it has men in it.
Istan? No, anything that's Istan. Afghanistan, Kazakhstan,
BTS stan.
Yeah, any stands. All the stands are danger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to stay away from all the stands. The Sasha stands, the Liv Morgan stands.
Okay, so
Liv Morgan stand. God, what a horrible place to go on holiday.
what about Nepal?
Nepal? I always think that's by Italy, isn't it? Is that in Italy or by Italy?
Nepal's above India.
Now, what about India? I feel like India's not Dangerland. India's not Dangerland. My parents love India.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, where is Pakistan or India the end of Dangerland? Where do you
Now,
consider...
do you know what's interesting about Pakistan is that is a stan, but God, I don't.
It's right next to all the other stands. Just
I know, but I feel like they've got problems in Pakistan, but I feel like there's a good chunk.
And just so you know, this is the episode that will get us canceled.
Oh, I couldn't give a flip. I kind of feel
all of the Middle East is Dangerland.
No, what I'm saying,
it probably is though. Like if you look at the US like warnings of where to travel to, I'm pretty sure most of those places are on the list. As is Ireland, as is Scotland.
Ireland.
Yeah.
There's a warning to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
When's this warning system from? The 1960s?
Well, I bet Mexico's on there too. Like literally everything other than probably Canada or the UK.
Is it just a way of getting you lot to stay in America so that you go on vacation in America? They're just telling you
that's why we're so racist.
Everywhere's dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what it says about Ireland.
Don't go to the UK. They've got boy wizards running around everywhere. You don't know what will happen.
Okay, never mind. Ireland is at level 1.
What's that? Is that the lowest level?
Normal precautions.
Normal.
I imagine level 0 is.
Where's the UK? What's the UK? Are we level 1? Where are we?
Level 2.
We're level 2.
Yep.
It's
the Dangerland. You're in it.
It's safer for you to go to Ireland than it is for you to come to the UK.
Yeah.
Why? Hang on. What?
Exercise increased caution. Terrorist groups plotting attacks in the United Kingdom.
Is this breaking news? What's going on?
Terrorists attack with little or no warning, targeting tourist locations, transportation hubs, markets, shopping malls, local government facilities, hotels, clubs, restaurants, places of worship, parks, major sporting and cultural events. There is also a risk of isolated violence by dissident groups in Northern Ireland, focused primarily on police and military targets. I do appreciate, though, Ireland. It's totally fine. Go there.
That is true, actually.
The UK one, they're just like, watch out for Ireland.
I think, actually thinking about it, that's not too unfair because we did have a few terrorist attacks over the past, 20-odd years. So, it's not a daily thing, but we have had some. But
so you think level 2 is?
Well, listen, if we're level 2, God only knows where America is. You lot must be slapped at level 5. You must be like, where's America? On America's threat level?
It's not there.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, it's easy to judge others. It's not so easy to judge yourselves.
Okay, now.
Hey, where's Canada? Where's Canada?
Freaking out about Ireland being part of the UK or not part of the UK.
Oh, Northern Ireland is, but Ireland, the Republic, are not.
And is Ireland? Does Ireland have those Northern Ireland terrorists, or is it just Northern?
I actually don't know about terrorist attacks in Northern Ireland these days. Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Canada.
If Patrick's around or Nolene are around, they'd be able to answer that for us, like what it's like.
AWC Legend says, I'm from Northern Ireland, but I'm Irish.
AWC Legend.
You want to? The lowest level is 1.
The lowest level is 1.
The highest level is 4.
Right.
Do not travel.
Oh, really? Oh, hey, where's 4? Russia. Let's find it. Is a yeah, that makes sense.
Haiti.
Haiti. Whoa. Haiti.
Yes.
Why? What's happening in Haiti?
Kidnapping, crime, civil unrest, poor health care.
Let's kidnap it. Don't go on holiday to Haiti. There's poor healthcare. Kidnapping in Haiti. Man. Okay, I never knew that. I feel like this episode is really helping people now.
We are. The threat levels are huge. Oh, some shockers on this list.
Go on. This isn't it. We were meant to be doing predictions. I wasn't expecting this, but
we'll get
this is this is too important. I didn't know about the kidnappings in Haiti.
Threat level 4. Do not travel. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's this?
You're now canceling your trip to Burma.
Burma.
Yeah.
So what's
Belarus,
that? Belarus. Okay.
Sudan.
Okay.
Russia.
Yeah, makes sense.
Iran. Mali. Venezuela.
Oh, hang on. Mali.
Yeah, Mali.
Not Molly.
Mali.
Yeah,
Mali.
Mali. Like Marley and me.
Yeah, Mali.
No, not Molly.
Venezuela.
Mali.
Iraq.
Yeah.
Somalia.
Right.
Finally, get ready.
Is this the last one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
It's your stand.
Yeah.
Yemen. Syria.
Syria.
South Sudan.
Syria.
Libya.
Yeah.
Central African Republic. Burkina Faso.
Never even heard of that one. Central African Republic.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's in the middle of Africa.
North Korea.
Oh, yeah. That must be level 5. That must have its own level. It must be like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. North Korea. No.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh. Hey, can we go back to Central African Republic? I've never even heard of that. Wow, I've never heard of it.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Well, I just want to know what the issue is. What's going on? Kidnappings, probably. Bullying. Name calling.
Civil unrest. Kidnapping.
Kidnap him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Right, well.
So you know what wasn't on that list, though?
Oh, what wasn't on that list?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, well, hey, what's the threat level of Saudi Arabia? And that'll take us into... Here we go.
Reconsider travel, level 3, due to threat of missile and drone attacks.
Out of 4 levels, Saudi Arabia is level 3. Oof.
So are you rethinking your danger zone? Because it seems like danger zone's literally anywhere that's not United States.
No, I'm not rethinking my danger zones. I just think your threat levels are wrong.
Yeah? You think North Korea is a lovely place to go to?
Well, it's where I'm going this summer, so... Very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. You got all the hotels to yourself. It's wonderful.
We do. And in the chat, everyone's talking about Haiti.
Okay, what about the kidnappings? Or
William said he went there and it was awesome.
I can believe that. He probably picked up a few people. Right. Let's get to Night of Champions then, shall we? We've got 7 matches to go through. And as we know, this is going to be...
Hang on. Edward said that I sounded racist. Going through the threat levels?
No,
was that racist?
It's not Triple T that was racist. You could argue the threat levels are racist. You could argue that. But don't you go shining that on Triple T.
Listen, I come from one of those countries. United Kingdom. That's where most of Americans came from.
Good point. I thought it was going to be like a big reveal and he was going to turn out to be Burmese. That would have been awesome, man.
Yeah.
And it would have explained a lot as well. Right, here we go. So, Night of Champions. Let's blast through this. So, let's start with Becky Lynch versus Trish. Who wins?
I think Becky Lynch has to get that W. Trish is retiring.
But she just got drafted, so it does suggest she's sticking around for a while.
When'd she get drafted?
In the draft.
Oh, okay. Then Trish is going to win.
Oh, okay. And where do you think this is leading to?
Leading to Lita.
Apparently, I heard that Trish could cost Becky at Money in the Bank.
Cost her what?
Winning Money in the Bank.
And that's in your neighborhood, right?
That is in my neighborhood, indeed. So, I mean, that'd be pretty sick, actually, thinking about it.
What do you think would happen? Do you think the threat level would increase if that happened in your neighborhood? You're already at threat level 2.
Yeah. I wonder what we need to do to get to like level 3. Kidnap him. We need to put some work in here. I saw a great TikTok where a guy was right. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing this because I love TikTok. There was a guy who had a league table behind him of the countries that consume the most alcohol, and he was Irish, and Ireland I think had just dropped out of like the top 5. They were like number 8 or something, and he was going, "This is a disgrace. It's like we've got to put more work in. Like, you know, we're going to find ourselves in the relegation spot soon." And he was like kicking off at the fact that Ireland had slipped out the top 5.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
I'm with William. I said
yeah.
Becky first. Trish winning would be ridiculous. Trish doesn't need this W. She's losing. L equals L.
L equals Lita.
Yeah, all roads lead to Lita.
I'm a bit
going to cost Becky the win, actually.
I'm a bit torn on this because I think if Trish is sticking around, then I've got to think she's sticking around to have this feud with Becky. Maybe she'll stick around and do some other things as well. But largely, I think she's probably feuding with Becky, which would suggest this isn't just a one-off match. And if it isn't just a one-off match, then I think there is a chance that Trish wins this to set up what's to come further down the road. I think it's tricky though, because I think the next pay-per-view is, am I right in saying it's Money in the Bank next?
In your backyard.
So that would suggest that we can't do the rematch at Money in the Bank because it would suggest that one, if not both, are going to be in the ladder match. Yeah. So I'm really torn on this because part of me thinks, do you have Trish win and then you do the rematch down the road? But looking down the road, we can't do the rematch at Money in the Bank because I'm pretty sure Becky and or Trish will be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So are you going to have Trish win and just have Becky move on to the, like, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I think this is actually quite close. I can't figure out which way they're going to go with it. I feel like if you was to go to a bookmaker's, they'd probably have Becky as favorite. I reckon there's probably not a bad shout at Trish picking up the win and then, you know, this being a feud that plays out over the summer.
And there you go. That's what I think, if that's what you're trying to convince me to say, because I kind of agree.
I'm not trying to convince you to say anything. I'm just trying to convince you to be you.
I like that.
Okay. Next up, right, apparently I missed this getting made official, but it's on the Wikipedia page. I have not done a prediction for this. We have not spoken about this on any watch-alongs or anything. It does make sense, but as I said, I've not seen this announced anywhere. Rhea Ripley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Natalya. It's got to be Rhea Ripley, isn't it?
Yeah.
All day, twice on a Sunday. It's a weird little match, this, to be honest. It's a weird little match.
Yeah. It's a weird big little match, you know?
I feel like it's very similar to what we just got with Zelina. Like, Zelina was never winning that title. She was just there to fill a spot on a pay-per-view, and they, you know, used her because of her Puerto Rican descent, and they were in Puerto Rico. Now we're just, I don't know, going with Natalya for reasons. I have no idea. It's just another warm body for Rhea Ripley to get the win over. That's what it seems like. So, bit of a weird match, that one, but I mean, hopefully it would be a good match. Natalya always gives a good good account of herself. So
Rhea's gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is the interesting one though. What do you think about Bianca Asuka for the Raw Women's title?
Asuka.
You think so? You think this is it for Bianca's?
I want it to. I don't think it'll be, but I want it. And this is a want over a prediction.
Why do you want it to be?
She's getting booed out of arenas. We need a new champ.
That's only happened once.
Yeah, and once is too many.
I mean, look, what I will say is I am seeing social media turning slowly on Bianca. I did a prediction video where I said I thought Bianca would retain, and I've had comments of people saying these predictions suck, especially the Bianca one. So people are not into the idea of Bianca retaining. I don't know if Puerto Rico was just the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know if people just weren't very confident to speak out about Bianca and now they feel like they can. I have no idea, but you can sense a bit of a change in mood towards Bianca, which I feel sorry for her because I don't think it's her fault. I think she got told to skip down to the ring, swing her hair around, and she's done that like a trooper for the last 3 years.
Sometimes you got to do your own stuff, though, Daze.
Well, that's true. That's true. So you think Asuka's gonna end Bianca's title reign here?
I know she's going to end it.
Oof, okay, fair play. Next up, then, we've got Gunther taking on Mustafa Ali for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Is this just Rhea, Zelina, but in male form?
I love this question. I think Mustafa's going to lose.
Yeah, I think Mustafa's going to lose as well. I am quite surprised at how many people think he's going to win, though. Oh, my God, did you see what Brock said to him?
Brock sent him something?
Said to him.
Oh, what'd he say?
So Brock on Raw last night. So Mustafa Ali was backstage and Mustafa Ali was like, this is my opportunity. This is what I've been waiting for. All roads have been lead because they were talking to him about this match. And all of a sudden, Brock just walked past whilst they were mid-interview. The camera cuts over to Brock as he's just about to walk out into the arena. And before Brock walks out, he turns around, looks at Mustafa Ali, and he says, "Get a life, kid," and walks off. And the camera cuts back to Mustafa Ali, and Mustafa Ali goes, and walks off. And it's like, oh my God. I mean, this is bullying. This is actually bullying. We are actually bullying this guy. Yeah, not good, man. Not good at all. The only thing, okay, so there's a couple of things I'll say on it. First of all, have they done that on purpose? I mean, clearly it's been done on purpose because of the camera setup where they were positioned. They could have done that interview anywhere, but they did it there. And Brock ain't going to just say those words, right? So clearly it's planned. So they must be doing it to try and get sympathy for Mustafa Ali. Or is this going to be how Mustafa Ali now evolves his character? You know, if you have someone like Brock Lesnar turn around to you and say, like, basically, you know, grow a pair. Like, are we going to see him stop being so, this is my chance, this is my opportunity, I've worked so hard for this? Is he going to abandon that now and actually, like, go in a different direction? I wonder what the result of this is going to be. Right now, it feels like an awful bullying moment, but we could use it. We could use it. Do you think they'll use it? No. Okay. Fair play. Right, coming up next, we've got Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn taking on the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Thoughts?
Hang on, say this again.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Thoughts?
How is this happening?
It's happening because there was a segment where Roman started laying into the Usos, saying that he wanted them to apologize for losing the titles and letting him down and all this kind of stuff. And then Paul Heyman announced that there was going to be a match at Night of Champions for the tag titles. Usos obviously getting quite excited, thinking it was going to be them. And Heyman, with a swerve, said that it was going to be Roman and Solo that were going to go for them. So obviously that really puts the Usos out. They're feeling like, I mean, that's their job, isn't it? Their job in the Bloodline is to, dominate the tag division. They've sort of shown in recent times they can't do that at the moment. And so now Roman and Solo are going to step up and try and do it instead. So all of this is to drive division within the Bloodline. Obviously, you've got Sami and Kevin, who would love to see the Bloodline get torn apart.
Yeah, but how's Sami wrestling in Saudi Arabia? I thought he'd never do that.
Good question. That was certainly something that caught a lot of people, myself as well, by surprise. But subsequently, we found out there has been peace talks between Saudi and Syria. And so I believe the relationship between those countries has changed in recent times. And so all of a sudden now he was banned from entering. He's no longer banned from entering.
Doesn't he know, though, that Syria is... Don't they know in Saudi Arabia, though, that Syria is level 4?
Well, let's hope they don't find out. Otherwise, one of our big matches might fall off the cards. But to be honest, I think what surprised me more wasn't that they were now letting him in. It's the fact that he said he would go.
That's what's surprising me.
But I wonder if it's a case that he doesn't have much say.
That could be it too.
I wonder if it, like, he's sat down with Triple H and they've said, look, we can. He might have even said to him before they put the belts on him, look, I can put the tag belts on you, but we already know that we want to do this match and we want to do it in Saudi Arabia. So I need you to tell me if we can go ahead with putting these tag belts on you, because if we do this, I need you to go to Saudi Arabia. If you can't do the Saudi Arabian thing, I can't put the tag belts on you because I need to do this match in Saudi Arabia. So the whole thing might have hinged on, can you do the Saudi Arabian thing? And he could have got put in a bit of an awkward situation as a result, So that's the bit that surprises me anyway, the fact that he is willing to go, because I know he's very, has been outspoken about Saudi Arabia and what's gone on over there, their human rights and everything. But anyway, that's by the by. He is going. We are getting the match. How do you think this goes down? And obviously the Usos being involved as well. I mean, they're not officially there, but they're probably going to get involved. Could they cost Roman? Could they cost Solo? Could Roman be pinned? Could they help Roman? Who do you want to win?
Roman
and Solo. Okay. And why do you want them to win?
So Roman can have more belts.
Okay. So he's got both of his belts and the tag belt. So he'd have like 3. I think we've spoke before, haven't we, about putting them all of them onto him and all of them onto Heyman, and how funny that visual would be. I mean, that would drive the wedge further, to be honest, in the Bloodline. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Owens and Sami, personally. I think the Usos will come down and try and help, but they'll actually hinder, and then that will drive the wedge. So that's my guess, but it's just a guess. Right, coming up next, Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. Did you hear Triple H last night on Raw, at the very end of the show, turn around to Cody and say, look, I can tell from your arm that is broken. You cannot compete in this match. Because Brock beat up Cody during the show, threw him around backstage, got a Kimura onto him. And Triple H at the end of the show said, look, I can tell by just looking at your arm, that's broken. He said that at the very end. And he said, you can't, you need to get that checked out. And Cody was like, no, I'm having this match. So it seems like this match is still going ahead, but they do seem to be spinning a bit of a narrative that Cody's going to have to beat Brock with a broken arm, which feels, I mean, considering how real that moment was last year with the torn pec muscle and the fact that he genuinely had that injury and he genuinely then put in a performance and we had that match. Trying to do it like 12 months later in a fake forced type, it just feels real cheap to me. This does not feel like the right way to go at all.
I'm with you there. I think it would be better if they didn't do the storyline. I think it would be better if they did the storyline that Brock lost once. He's a monster. He's beating up Cody. Cody has to really get over some shit. Stuff to beat him. And that stuff, I don't want it to be a broken arm. I don't want it to be anything like that. I want it to be the fighting spirit, not the overcome stuff. Because broken arms, this sets a bad precedent to have him say, yeah, I got a broken arm, I'm still wrestling. Like all these kids at home, they're going to see that. And they're going to think, I have a broken arm. I can still do things. I have a concussion. I can still do things.
It's true. Or maybe kids will be like, I want to be just like Cody. I want to be just like my hero, Cody. Bang! Bang!
I can beat Brock Lesnar too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what I will say is I did enjoy watching the story unfold on Raw. I will give it that because you just didn't know where it was going. You didn't know what was happening. I mean, at times during Raw, I thought, has he actually got himself injured? And we're trying to find a way of getting him out of the match. Is that what we're doing? And so there was a lot of speculation. There was lots of like, where's this going? So I did enjoy watching it unfolds. But I must admit, the moment at the end where Triple H is sat backstage and he goes, I can just tell by looking at that arm, it's broken. Like, to me, looking at like what we're trying to do and where we're going, right now it does feel like it's like a forced kind of reenactment of what we had last year, and it's just not working for me. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see where it plays out first before being too critical. But who have you got winning then, Cody or Brock?
Cody. I'd still staying with what I said last time. Cody.
Okay. And our main event, and I think it is the main event, actually. I think this is closing the show from rumors that are circulating. This is for the, it says, inaugural World Heavyweight Championship. So this is Seth freaking Rollins versus AJ Styles. Thoughts? Who becomes the new champ? Who takes home the gold?
AJ.
He's on SmackDown.
Seth.
I mean, look, AJ could win it, and then they could move him to Raw. But I must admit, they've made no effort to explain what happens if AJ does win. Yep. They've made no effort whatsoever. I mean, right now, I think Seth has got to be favorite to win because of him being on Raw. I think had they have come out, and maybe they'll do it on Friday, but had they have, which I would argue is a bit late the day before the show, but had they have come out and said, look, the winner of SmackDown will be drafted over to Raw, then all of a sudden, then you start to go, okay, well, it could be either person. But I think they haven't done that. And I think that as a result, I think Seth's probably the favorite going into it. But there's a lot of people that want it to be AJ Styles. And I think, listen, if AJ was to win, it's not a big problem to, do a trade. And there's a lot of people that want to see Cody go the other direction, myself included, actually. I want to see Cody go to SmackDown. So Cody go to SmackDown, AJ, OC go over to Raw, ticking a lot of boxes there. So
yeah, I like that. And that's something I didn't consider. So can we keep me with AJ?
Yeah. Okay. So you're going AJ. I'm still going to go Seth, but I would be totally down with AJ doing it and that happening. Any other thoughts?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Night of Champions. Bish bash bosh. Do you want to go through Battlegrounds or do you want to go through Double or Nothing? Because we won't have time to do that. Okay. Well,
is AEW something? Have you seen those toys?
The ones that you unboxed.
Yeah.
I haven't seen your individual video. I don't know if
you've seen what they look like.
I saw your video.
They look garbage. I'm done with AEW.
Ooh. I to be honest, I thought since the very first time I saw them that they were hit and miss. I think that there were some good figures in there. Undeniably, you could see some figures that had some great face scans and all of that stuff. But I mean, I think from the start they weren't figures that blew me away, and I was like, oh my god, this is the next level. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Mattel having to play catch up. I feel like
no, hell no.
I think if you used to take the better figures from the AEW line, I think that they do stand up to the Mattel ones. But by and large, other than a couple of figures, I must admit I haven't even found myself tempted to jump in. Apart from a couple of things that I saw that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Unless posting these stuff to TikTok blow me up, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I could get famous?
Well, you are famous
on TikTok. TikTok famous.
Oh, TikTok famous. Yeah.
That's the whole point. I gotta be TikTok famous.
Well, I mean, look, you went onto YouTube and you killed YouTube.
I was 20. Now I'm 50.
This makes you stand out even more, doesn't it? This makes you stand out even more. I think you're very good at being different. I think that you're very good at getting straight to it as well. You don't tend to start one of your videos and sit there as you I mean, sometimes with your videos you can be like, what's this guy even doing? If you don't know your style, you can be like, is this guy for real? What's going on? But obviously once you get your style and you get your humor, which obviously I love, that's exactly my kind of humor as well. As soon as you get it, then you go, oh man, I love this. This is cool. And I think the fact that you do stand out will be a big advantage for you on TikTok. Yeah, you gotta get on.
Wilder, the movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, no.
Okay, JW, just wondering.
Hey, I tell you what I have seen. There's a girl on TikTok, right? And she, I think, is very, very famous. I've never seen her until, I think, last night was the first time I saw her. I think she's so funny. I think she's brilliant. Do you know when you find someone online that you just go, oh, God, that is genius. That is brilliant. And it, really speaks to you. This girl, has really impressed me. She's dyslexic. And so she tries to say words and she can't pronounce them. She can't read very well. She can't, when she talks, the words get muddled up. But she is coming out with things and she'll say stuff wrong and she'll laugh at how she's pronounced it. But some of the alternatives she comes up with are genuinely funny words that she's just created. And then she'll explore what did I just say? What does that even mean? And then she'll explore it and unpack it. And it's all quick, very quickly edited. It's I think with TikTok, you've got to be bang, 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 bang. I feel the joke rate on a YouTube video, you could probably get away with doing a joke every 20 seconds or something on a YouTube video. But in a TikTok video, you need to be doing a joke every 2 seconds. If you was to, I think the best way to do a TikTok for your content would be to film a video normally and then edit it down horrifically. To be honest, these streams could probably make a pretty fun TikTok because this is an hour content that's obviously got some funny jokes, funny bits and bobs in there. If you take away everything but the jokes, all the build up to the jokes, all of that kind of stuff, and edit it down and just have joke hitting every couple of seconds, and you got 60 seconds, that'd be 30 odd jokes or 30 odd moments within a minute periods. That's your TikTok done then. I was thinking about that for my watch alongs. I was looking at my watch alongs and I was like, do you know what? I could probably take a 3-hour SmackDown or NXT stream, do exactly that, what I just said, And I wonder what the 1 minute TikTok would look like. Like, who knows? I'd be quite tempted to have a go at that. But it sounds like a horrific thing.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It does, doesn't it? It does. It does sound like a lot of work, hence why I've not done it.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, but for your figure videos, like, I don't know how long you tend to, like I think you put them up for, like, 5 minutes or so. But for however long you film, just get it right down to, like, a couple of jokes a minute, straight in, big opening, keep the joke rate high, and yeah, I think you kill it, man. I'm excited.
Speaking of killing it, did you get the picture I sent?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Let's
discuss this.
Okay.
Because remember when my Japanese friend got that British breakfast?
Yes.
And it was
the level 2 breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to look at a level 1 breakfast, aren't we?
This is E. E right now is in Ireland celebrating
is she?
his big birthday. Yeah.
God, she travels around.
Yeah.
She was over in the UK not long ago. Now she's in Ireland.
Yep.
God. Why? How?
I think UK was with her girlies, it was spring break or something.
Spring break.
Ireland is.
Don't those kids go to Cancun?
No, they go to the UK now.
Really? What? This is like
2.
This is like a spring break hotspot.
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at this. Do you want me to put the picture up?
Yeah, and seeing that you're UK, which is right next door to Ireland, you gotta tell me what's going on.
Wow, I've already briefly seen this image. So here's the picture. Now, we spent quite a long time last time breaking down. It was the Japanese one, wasn't it? Wasn't it a Japanese interpretation of an English breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, straight away, I would say it would be good if she hadn't ate most of it before sending us the picture.
Okay.
I would say that's a bit of a downer. I mean,
but there's still stuff to look at and
absolutely. I feel like there's a lot going on. I mean, first of all, sausages look good. They're not those kind of like hot dog sausages. They look like decent bangers.
Have you seen the sausage on our plate? What is going on with that one?
Well, is that not a sausage? And I mean, it does look like a bit of a love toy, to be honest. But
that's just one sausage.
Are you sure that's one sausage?
Yeah, zoom in.
Are you sure? I can't zoom in. I'd have to zoom in. Well, I'd have to take the picture and like enlarge it. Hang on.
Okay, well, take my word for it. That's one sausage.
Hang on. Oh no, I'm gonna try. Are you sure it's not like a love toy? I'm just saying.
I think it's a sausage.
Drop her a message. Say your sausage looks like a love toy. Actually, don't say. It doesn't matter. Nah, is it? That can't be. It can't be. I don't think that's one sausage. I think that is a sausage with.
You think it's an optical illusion?
Yeah, I think that's a sausage with like a third of a sausage just chilling next to it, giving it a little kiss.
It connects so beautifully, though.
It does, but there is a little indentation at the top, and I can see, I can understand why you would look at that and think that it was one sausage, but I can't conceivably understand how that could be one sausage.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that before.
Okay.
I've never seen that before.
Okay. The eggs look good, though.
Was that the first thing you mentioned to her when...
I didn't mention anything. I just told her we're talking about this. FYI, just
okay.
So you know, this is going to be
okay. Okay, and so we've got with black pudding at the bottom. Do you know what black pudding is?
That's black pudding
at the bottom. Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
It's like I believe it to be congealed pig's blood. Genuinely, like pig's blood. In fact, I can Google it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's one of those that's, honestly, when you eat it, I mean, it's all right. It's not something that I think is that great. It's not something that like, oh yeah, I love a bit of black. It's one of those that you'd have it on the plate and you'd have it if it's there, but I don't really like search for it. I don't think it's anything that special. Black pudding is a regional type of blood sausage originating in the UK and Ireland. It is made from pork or beef blood with pork fat. So it's pork fat and it's blood. There's some cereal like oatmeal and barley groats. I mean, the whole thing sounds awful. It's okay. It sounds worse than it tastes, to be honest. But do you know what I mean? It's not like my favorite thing on the plate. But anyway, it's all right. I would eat it. So you've got that at the bottom. You've got the eggs look hearty, man. Actually, the eggs look good. Yeah, the eggs look good.
I don't know what's in her hand though.
A bit of toast.
What's on that?
Looks like butter.
Okay.
You have butter, don't you?
Yeah, it just looks like a lot of butter.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's gone a bit OTT. No one's going to deny that. Each to their own. Do you know what I mean? In fact, look at how the butter is served over on the right hand side. I mean, they cut no corners, do they? That is a chunk.
It's a chunk.
That is a chunk. I don't know what YR sauce is. I mean, it's brown, so it looks like brown sauce. Do you have brown sauce in America?
We don't. I got it at a restaurant and I love it and I look for places to buy it, but we just don't have it here and have to import it.
Yeah, it's quite. It's a hard taste to explain,
it's like
isn't
somewhere in the barbecue steak sauce realm.
I always find it a bit vinegary.
It's good.
Let's have a look. It says it can either be a bit tart.
Daze, just so you know, everyone in the chat is spamming us. We can talk about it next week. There's an AIWEP theme song, so FYI for next time.
There's an AIWEP theme song. Oh, yeah, I remember Jim mentioning that. Oh, I did put it in my notes, but I put it in my notes for last week when I was asleep.
Dead.
Yeah, when I was dead. Okay, yeah, we'll move that to next week because if we talk about it now, we won't get a chance to really delve into it. So hang on, what have we got? So I'm looking at this brown sauce. It said it's a combination of vinegar or water sometimes, and it is mixed with a bit of a peppery taste. It can be a bit sweet at times as well. I don't know if it actually says what's in it. I don't think it actually says what the ingredients are. Oh, main ingredients: tomatoes, dates, apples, spices, vinegar. It is a strange sauce. It is a strange sauce, but it's nice. It's nice.
Okay.
So yeah, a bit of brown sauce. Got obviously red sauce as well. I don't know what these are. These look. I don't know. Is they making a lasagna? I can see a lasagna box.
Yep, there's lasagna going on in the back.
Yeah. Okay, well that's irrelevant. Got a few plates, bit of cutlery. I mean, what I will say is there's a lot going on here. You kind of want a nicer, cleaner table area. I feel like she's sat down to have breakfast whilst there's other things that are going on in the area, you know.
Is this accurate though?
Well, I can't speak for an Irish breakfast because I don't actually know what that entails.
Okay, who in the chat is Irish?
I mean, for a British breakfast, I would say we're looking good. Would I like to see some baked beans on the plate? I think I would.
Same.
I think I would.
Boston baked beans, baby.
I think I would like to see some baked beans. We've got the black pudding. We've got the bacon. We've got the egg. We've got the sausage. We've got the toast. Would I like to see a fried tomato? I think I would. Mm-hmm. I think I would. So yeah, I think I'd like to see that as well. You could maybe venture into the world of a hash brown, but that's a very controversial. It's a controversial world.
Have a cup of tea.
You could have a cup of tea. Yeah, I mean, I would say a lot.
Got no bevies.
For me personally, I'm going coffee. I am going coffee, but
okay. Edward Brown says he's 75% Irish. He's saying tutti frutti sauce is good.
Tutti frutti sauce. I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. Tutti frutti. I'll Google it. Hang on. Tutti frutti. That sounds like something children have. Tutti frutti.
Edward, do you eat breakfasts like this? Is this your table? Was E visiting Edward?
Tutti Frutti sauce.
Also, Unbroken is calling you out saying baked beans are American.
Baked beans are American? Are they?
That's what Broken said.
Well, they feature on... They could be American. They could have started in America. UK dishes sometimes baked. This boiled. Oh, I'd have to read to see where it started. Hang on, I was looking for Tutti Frutti sauce.
Yeah,
United States. Yeah,
English breakfast.
Huh?
Edward says he eats English breakfasts, and it's HP Tutti Frutti.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Tutti Frutti. Let's have a look.
Heinz Frutti. A
Heinz.
unique and mild brown sauce. Tangy.
So it's just a brown sauce?
P. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just called Fruity, not Tutti Frutti. He's adding a tutti.
Oh, right. So HP Fruity. I've never heard of it, but it does just look like brown sauce, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should buy it.
Nice.
Bali.
Yeah. So I think she did well.
NXT.
I do need to go to NXT soon.
Any last words?
I don't think so.
Let me just say this to leave everyone on a cliffhanger, okay? I went to a cat birthday party this weekend.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
And are we telling that story next week, or?
We don't have to. I just want everyone to be like, what?
Oh. I kind of feel like I want that story, though.
Depends on if we remember it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any other bits that we need to go through at all?
No, I might go watch some movies or something.
Okay. Any movies in
And
particular?
Wilder.
Okay. Why?
Because it's apparently funny.
Hey, talking of movies, there was I was on TikTok and there was this person that was talking about this experiment that they did where they said to a couple, you can win like $5 million if you stay in a room for 50 days. And the room is it's completely white beds. There's a clock above the door. There's no TV. There's nothing to do. It's just you and your partner. There's a bathroom, of course, but only one person can go into the bathroom at any one time. And other than that, that's it. It's just there's a chair and a bed, and it's all white, and that is it. We'll give you the food at the same point every day. You got to survive 50 days. If you do it, we'll give you, I can't remember the exact amount, but say 5 million. And they, like, I was watching this TikTok, and then it explained it, and then you had to click on the next one to go and watch the rest of it, right, and see what happened. So then they were like, day 1, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. Day 2, this is what happened. The only problem was this TikTok was split across like 100 TikToks or something. Like, to get the whole story, you'd be sitting there like, it's not a very convenient way to consume something like that. But they made a movie, and it's on Amazon Prime for free, and it's called the Immaculate Room, and I've not seen it. Right, I don't think the reviews are brilliant, but I want to watch it now because the premise of it sounds really good. Yeah, here we go. Came out last year. It's a psychological thriller / mystery. Only runs for an hour and a half. Metacritic gave it 42%. And yeah, it was 5 million. Mike and Kate, a seemingly perfect couple, join a psychological experiment to compete for 5 million if they can last 50 days in a sleek white room in complete isolation. No phones, no family, only the voice of the Immaculate Room keeping them in check if they start to stray. Came out on the 19th of August last year. Yeah, I mean, IMDb has given it 5.1 out of 10, so, and Metacritic 42%. So, I mean, these are not rave reviews, but I think it sounds like a very interesting premise. That's kind of like, if I do find like an hour and a half, I might bang that on at some point. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there.
And then review it next week.
Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Could do that. Watch it, and then we could set homework each week, and then come back and discuss it the following week. That'd be cool.
Dangerous.
Huh?
It'd be dangerous. Also, I'll leave you with this.
Oh, here we go.
Edward says he's going to send another video with the family next week.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's all kicking off.
Yeah.
And we need to Hey, next week is huge because it's going to take us a flipping hour to talk about Night of Champions, to talk about NXT Battleground, which we'll probably just touch on.
Which will be from Lowell, Massachusetts, which is down the street from me.
Oh, you should go.
No, I'm not going.
Why? Why? Ain't going to be much, is it, to go to the NXT show?
You remember last time we talked about how much
is it?
are?
How much is it? Have a look. How much is it? How much is it to go to NXT? It can't be much. I'm going to say $20. $20. Yeah, for the nosebleeds at the back. Take a date.
Fees or without fees?
Oh, I don't know. What's that mean? Without. How much are fees?
It's the ultimate maximum seat.
Yeah. Nosebleeds. $20.
$44 to $68.
At the back.
With fees, $60 to $80.
No way. You can't get cheaper than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
front row. Front row's only $20.
No. This is the obstructed view seats.
Oh, lovely.
To 34.
How much? 34.
24 to 34.
24 to 34, but you've got an obstructed view.
Yeah.
Wonder what that is. Where's that going to be? An obstructed view? How are you going to go into an arena and have an obstructed view?
You know, they set up the ring and stuff, and you can't see because...
But the ring's in the middle.
Titantron. The Titantron's usually what's blocking it.
Titan.
It's one of those seats to the back. So it's like on the side of the Titantron, so sometimes the Titantron gets in the way.
Right, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I
go? Well, I wouldn't go because I'm streaming it. But if I wasn't streaming it...
So it said 24 to 34. Seems like it's all... No, I got a $24 seat.
$24 seat? $24 you'd go to NXT.
Let's see how much fees. It's $35.
I'm sorry. You could go to NXT and you could take a wrestling escape pod sign that would boost the viewership.
It wouldn't get on TV.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Yeah. No. You want me to see if I can buy on-camera seats?
What's front row?
Front row?
Front row. Do it. We'll get
the best I can do is fourth row.
This will save this podcast. This will save fourth row. On camera. How much?
On camera.
Yeah.
$170.
Look it. Look it.
Look it.
Look it. And then get making the sign. Okay. So we're going to keep an eye peeled now for Triple T in row 4 with a massive wrestling escape pod sign. Like
it'll say Tutti Frutti. It'll say Google Tutti Frutti.
Very good. Very good. It'll just be a picture. It'll just be a picture. You holding up a picture of this breakfast of the Japanese. Imagine that in row 4. Brilliant. Why? Hang on. Why does no one print off pictures?
I don't know. They don't have big printers.
Yeah, but you can go to a printer's. Thinking about it, you always see people with like words on white paper.
I don't think that's camera side actually.
Okay.
I
It
don't
did
know
seem
what side
it did
Hardcan
seem
is.
too good to be true, to be honest. It did seem too good to be true.
Sorry, everyone.
That's all right. Well,
So $200 is too good to be true.
it's too good to be true. Hey, for row 4, that is not bad.
I get row 1 to Beyond for like $20.
Yeah, listen, Beyond are paying you to go, right? This is NXT.
Well, Carmelo Hayes is in the main event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him so many times.
What, at Beyond?
Yeah, Beyond at Chaotic all the time.
Really?
$10 to see him wrestle in a middle school gymnasium.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know you never mentioned this.
Really?
You saw you saw Carmelo Hayes wrestling in a gymnasium for like $10.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Christian
I did.
Casanova.
Yeah.
That was his name.
Oh, lovely. Right, I need to go, but
I do too.
Yeah,
I gotta watch Van Wilder. Bye bye.
Awesome.
Do your bye bye thing.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate the support as always, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.